afternoon. I have to think what time it was again then. Just to say, I'm in my kitchen drying my pots off because Finn's been napping, but he'll be up soon, so I don't think I've got long. But just to say, I'm getting a new kitchen soon. I will be doing videos, but my mother is coming down on Saturday till I don't know what day, but I've got Gary, the builder, who's coming on Monday to behind me. Not behind me this way, in front of me I should say. In front of me is a window in the kitchen. He's coming to block that up because my kitchen's only small. It's awful, but it's only small. It probably looks alright with these, but they're quite old. It's a dead small kitchen. I can't put a lot of things anywhere. So we're taking the window out to have more space on the walls, and we're just swapping it around a little bit. We can't do much of it. I have windows here and a door, but these you can't see. They've got like a pattern on, so I can't see Finn when he's in the garden pub, so having them taken out. It doesn't block light off having this window taken out anyway. It's just a small kitchen, but we're having it in white. It's just white, and I'll be able to show you when it's done, because it's only, sorry about all the mess, it's just a really khaki kitchen. That's why I have stuff everywhere, because it's just really tiny, and I have two little fridges down there, so we're going to be getting a new fridge freezer stand up one. It'll all be changed around, and just a lot easier for me, I think. But just to say, because in some new videos, obviously if I'm in the kitchen you're going to see a new kitchen, so just say, if I'm not doing many videos over, because I've got some stuff coming, but if I'm not doing many videos from weekend to maybe, I know the kitchen's getting delivered on Monday. I'll let you know anyway. I don't know when it's being put in, but obviously I'm going to have a week or something where it's just disturbed, so there may be a couple of things I might do in my bedroom and have a chat, even when my mum's here, because you know I don't do much when my mum's here. She's not going to put me off exercising this time. I'll do it anyway, because I'm sure she'll just be cleaning, like she normally does. But just to say, I did my exercise yesterday, and my arms, they're killing today. They're killing today, but it's no pain, no gain. So I'm going to have a beautify night tonight. You've got to treat yourself. So tonight, I've messed my book up. I've not messed it up. It's just that on one of the weeks that you do, because I think I'm on week 3 now. On week 2, it was an exercise on a Monday, and I just thought, no, I haven't messed it up. I thought it was an exercise on a Monday. Oh no, I was getting confused because they do swap around. Like it was an exercise on a Monday. This Monday it wasn't. It was yesterday, Tuesday. Yeah, that's right. So today, I know I better double check just in case, but I think it's a rest day today. So if it is my rest day, because I'll double check, I'm just gonna have a beautify night tonight. I'm gonna re-dye my eyebrows because I tint them sometimes, even though I still draw them on, even though I have had them semi-permanently tattooed, but they've well faded because it was when I had Finn, when he was a couple of months old, I think I had them done. And I think I'm going to try and put a bit of fake tan on because I don't know what colour look on here, but I'm feeling a bit pasty. And I might have a face mask tonight because you've got to treat yourself, ladies, you know. If you can't afford to go to a spa, then you bring the spa to you. You can soak your feet in water, paint your nails, tint your eyebrows, put a face mask on while you're watching telly, and eat a bowl of fruit because that's a bit healthier. I got a big melon the other day, so I think I'm going to be having some of that tonight instead of thinking, you know, crisps or something like that, because obviously I'm trying to do this. And I said about starting, I know I did put a quote on, it might be on Instagram, about, you know, why start, say Monday, start today, but I am going to start the kick-off 8 weeks on Monday, just because I want to. My head gets so mashed up with stuff I'm doing, like on here, on YouTube, on Facebook now, that the days are just like, so I know obviously if I started today, Wednesday, then a week, next Wednesday it's going to be a week, but I want to start on the Monday just so in my head I know that I started then. As daft as it sounds, I have a calendar there, and not that I ever write that much on it, but I have so much things that I have to organise now with this and Facebook and Instagram and stuff and Finn and that, so but I've sort of started, well, I've sort of started this week, I have started this week, but I've got to write a post and that for it, you know what I mean anyway, you'll see it from on Facebook, but And I've already took my pictures in the bikini. I've done that. I think I said that yesterday. But that won't be going up yet. That'll be at the end of the 8 weeks. See if you can see a difference. Because someone, I think they were watching this. I can't remember who it is. I think in America, they were saying something about they were exercising, they were eating healthy and they were exercising, and I don't know if I said this yesterday, and they put a few pounds back on. And I think the mum said, oh, I won't be going on that diet, you know, because I don't want to put weight on. But it's not that. If you start exercising and you put muscle on, muscle weighs more than fat. It's denser. It weighs more than fat. So you might think, if you're starting any sort of diet plan or whatever, but you're involving exercise with it too, and you're wondering why you're going up, it's probably because if you're gaining muscle, you're gaining weight. But the best thing to do is, you'll know off your clothes anyway, is measure yourself. I've got to find a tape measure again because I'll have to start taking measurements like I did last time. But like I said, I'm on it properly now because, you know, it's that time in my life. I've just got to do it, or you never do it. You can't just sit about looking at other people thinking she's got a nice figure, or, you know, if that's what you want to do, or I wish. You've got to get off your backside and do it yourself, basically. Even if that's little steps like going for. You don't have to go running. I used to run, but I get a funny knee if I do it. So you could have a mini rebounder in your house while you're watching telly. I've got one of them, so I'll do that sometimes, and it's great because I can just do like 15-20 minutes, just bouncing gently. You don't have to go mad, or you can just jog on the spot, watching bloody Emmerdale or whatever it is that you're watching. So you're not missing out. You sort of don't realise you're exercising as such because you're watching something but you're bouncing at the same time, because you can just bounce on the spot, then you can jog, and then you can bounce on the spot, then you can go a bit, but you can still watch, you know, it goes quicker because you're watching something you like. You can do that. You could put things that get collected through the day, especially if you've got kids, you could put them at the bottom of the stairs. Say you've got 5 things, you could run upstairs, take that thing up, put it back wherever it belongs, walk down the stairs, run up the stairs with the next thing. Instead of taking 5 things upstairs, run up, walk down, get the next thing, run up. So you're doing a bit of exercise, and you could do like every time your TV program's on, every time the interval comes on, do squats for the time the interval the adverts come on till the time it's back on. So you can just stand up, do your squats, but make sure when you're doing your squats that you sit back, stick your bum out, don't let your knees go over your toes, because that isn't what you're supposed to do. Your knees are not supposed to go over your toes. And when you come up, push forward and squeeze your glutes, squeeze your bum. I mean, how many adverts could you get? You could be doing some right squats there, couldn't you? And then I'd say before you get in bed, do a plank. If you don't know what a plank is, go and Google it. Do a plank. And just do it each night, even if you can only do it for 10 seconds. Write it down with a piece of paper and a little notebook so you can challenge yourself. Even if it's 10 seconds, write 10 seconds down. The day you did it 10 seconds. The next night, try for a second more. And then the next night, try for a second more till you get up to a minute, and you can just carry on like that, because planking's really good at pulling your stomach muscles back in. I've just started doing that, but that's just the tip. So like I said, there'll be loads of tips and things that I'll be giving on Facebook. Like today, someone asked me about, I'll show you. Because I have avocados on toast quite a lot, and it is a fat, but it's a good fat. I said, how do you know when they're ripe? They are a bit darker when they're ripe, but you don't want them too sludgy soft, because I don't like them like that. I've just done it, so this is why I picked it off. So I'll have to get another one. You get these little nodule things on the end. You pull it off, like I pulled this one off, and you can see it's green inside, you know, it's not, that's ready to eat basically. Also, while we're at it, I love this soy milk from Aldi. It is, sure, it's something like 54p. It's dead nice. It's nicer than one in Morrison's, because sometimes when I can't get to Aldi, I've got to go to Morrison's. The one in Morrison's is about £1, I don't know, 30 odd or something. £1.30, 54p. I tend to get 3 or 4 of these at a time, because they're left out on the side, and obviously when you open it, put it in the fridge. They are nice. They might take a bit of getting used to if you put it in your tea, but Some people know on here, I did go vegan for a bit, plant-based, whatever you call it, plant-based. I am eating meat now because I had something up with my arm and it seems we're going away start eating meat, but I'm not eating meat like mad, and I'm still sat on the fence about certain things, but I think I'm going to try and, I'm saying staying away from dairy. I've had eggs, but milk-wise, I'm really not thinking with the milk at the minute, because humans aren't really supposed to have cow's milk, but I'm not going to go into that. But these are really good for shakes as well on Juice Plus. Soy milk, coconut milk. Sorry, that was just my teenage son coming down for breakfast at this time. Just asked him if he wanted to try something. He went, no. But it is a nice milk. People say, oh, what about calcium? Source of calcium. It is a calcium. But I'm not going into that. You don't have to. It's better for you, I think. And the Pro Plus, I think I need Pro Plus, Juice Plus shakes. You can use soy milk, coconut milk, almond milk. I quite like almond milk, but I'm just really liking the soy. And I think they do, and Aldi they do the almond milk. But 54p, honestly, try it. I'd suggest if you did, you could try both almond and soya, but this one's better in your tea. And I suggest that you it's the right way around. Put your I think it's put your milk in after, or put your milk in first. Sometimes it can, you'd have to test it out anyway. But and it's like when I do coffee, when I have a coffee in the morning, because I always have to have a coffee or latte in the morning, because I'm trying to cut down, and you know, I'm dieting and things like that. But I have to have one in the morning. Just think, you know, you can have little bits of something, because if you just go whole hog of nothing, you're just not going to want to do something. I always need one in the morning. I always put, I don't know if anyone else does this, I always put milk in my coffee with the granules first, because my mum's always said if you put the milk in after, it's like the hot water burns your coffee granules. I just think it tastes better. And then I have a little whisk as well, because it just seems to mini whisk it up. I don't even know what I've come on here talking about, but yeah, just to say, yeah, I'm feeling the pain, so I know it's working. Oh, that was it. I just want to say, if anyone is thinking of doing kettlebells, to go and look at the videos, to see the kettlebell book that I was using. I can always put it, I'll always tell you what it is on here if anyone asks. But kettlebells is really good because it's something like takes half the time than it would if you were doing other weights. You know, like dumbbells and different things, workouts. It's a shorter time of doing it, and you only really need to be doing, I'm sure it's something like Arnold Schwarzenegger said, something like, because I've got the book on him and some other things, 40-45 minutes. You don't have to be in the gym for hours. 40-45 minutes. The book I've got, you start off slowly and not as long, and then it builds up, but it does it in half the time, because when you've got kettlebells, you're swinging and thrusting, you're moving and you're using your core all the time. You don't get big ladies from doing weights. You get big if you take supplements, as in the steroids and stuff like that. You see them big women who look like men. You don't get like that. You tone up. But it is really good, and you can get DVDs on Amazon and eBay, like beginners for kettlebells and stuff like that. But I've got loads, but I don't like them because they jump to one thing to another. The ones that I've got too quickly, where the book I just follow it. It's not like I do one and then I sit there for ages. You do one. I don't know if you've seen the little timer I was talking about. You press that, 30 seconds, rest, and you go into the next one. You just do it like that, and I'm just really enjoying it. And I've done it through the heat because it's been quite warm, sweaty, but I just think, well, maybe that's more fat sweating off. But like I said, if you're going to do some sort of diet plan, some people don't like exercising, like I said yesterday at the beginning when I hurt myself when Finn was born. So you could just start off on shakes and different things like that, and then as you start seeing results, you'll probably want to do it more, then you'll want to start exercising. But little things like walking, if you're posting something and the post office isn't that far away and you normally go in your car, walk. Just do a lot more walking. Like I said, little things like started to put exercises on Facebook. You know, running upstairs, taking clothes up, washing or whatever it is, coming back down and getting another one, and try the squats with, you know, you could do jumping jacks or anything. Why the adverts are on, while you're watching telly, you know, jumping jacks, but do it really quick, like a hit, and then you know, you probably won't realise you're doing stuff because how many adverts can be in whatever you're watching tonight. Try it tonight, honestly. Try it tonight, and I suggest you get resistance training with weights because I think you'll enjoy it. It will help you. So I'll see you soon for Finny Wakes Up. Bye.